You know, this game is surprisingly fucking loud. My eardrums were blown out as soon as I bloody turned the thing on. But it does mean that now that I've lowered the volume, I can keep it pretty high for you guys. Nothing too crazy now. Nothing too crazy. I need to switch my fan on because it is bloody boiling in here. But hey, welcome. Proper stream time. Been a fucking while. Because I can't even remember what I was streaming before this. I did some on Killing Floor 2, and yesterday was Rainbow Six Siege. The Siege video will be up on my VOD channel tomorrow morning. Because I completely forgot to upload it, because I turned my PC off without actually getting the render done, and instead of, you know, turning it back on and getting it done, I was like, I can't really be asked. I don't want to do it anymore, and just went to sleep. But, hey, today we're playing Song of Horror. I think I said that. Song of Horror? No, that's the wrong title. World of Horror. Definitely not affiliated. Neither game are similar. Well, I mean, they're kind of similar in the Lovecraftian theme. But, this game definitely plays a lot differently. I've played about 18 minutes of it, according to my Steam. And, you know, I'm going to switch to live scene now. Switch to live scene so you can see what we're dealing with here. But yeah, I have played a little bit. Oh, about 16 minutes. Solved a case, just to get a feel of the game. It's really fun, kind of confusing because of the way the game works. But in any case, it's a fucking good game, and I'm excited to finally play it for y'all. It's gonna be a good one, I tell you. Now, I don't think I need to fiddle with any of the menus. Hang on, what's that? Yeah, so the way this game works is, hang on, let me change everything so we can continue. And I'm gonna say don't ask again. Just because I don't want it to. But yeah, the way this game works, it's kind of a procedurally generated horror interactive story, I suppose. I suppose that's the best way to explain it. I'm going to customize a playthrough. Because this way we get to choose everything that will be interactable in the game and all that. And of course, our seed. We will pick Sacre. Sacre bleu. Okay. City of Shirakawa, Japan. 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological process of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you will investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. That we will, that we will. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Right, so here we get to pick a character. We have 2 locked, but we also have a bunch who are available. So here we have Kiri Minami, 18, female. Could the ghost following her be in any way connected with all the weird events happening in this town? She has increased knowledge, but not a lot of strength, and starts with 1 random spell.
No.
Aiko Takahashi, 18, female. Barely surviving after a ghost of a drowned man kept her underwater, she is determined to solve this mystery. Plus dexterity, -1, minus knowledge, starts with combat speed bonus. Combat speed is actually a really useful thing to get more actions off during combat, so That could be a good one to pick. Haru, 25, male. Robbing that old abandoned manor was a mistake. With his friends dead and mutilated, and a vengeful horror chasing him, no speed is too high. Plus strength minus knowledge starts with cigarettes. Okay then. I don't really know how... like, strength would be really useful in a fight. I just don't know how important knowledge is. Mizuki Hamasaki, 18, female. What a strange world we live in, where stopping an ancient evil is the easiest way of boosting your career. Plus charisma minus strength starts with a random ally, so I'll assume allies can help you in fights. So I suppose that makes up for her lowered strength. Maybe. And lastly, Kuji Tagawa, 19, male. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The government won't sweep this one under the rug. Plus perception minus dexterity starts with a camera. I know dexterity is good, just for dodging, so probably won't go with him. I'm thinking Aiko could be a good one. Just because of that combat speed boost.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking Aiko. Aiko seems like a good one. Extra options? We won't mess with any of that. Difficulty? Cultist, so that's normal mode. That's fine. Right. Classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. End of the world is at hand. And additional modes will unlock when I progress. So I'll assume that's an infinity play thing? Maybe play for as long as you can? Oh no, my battery is low in my headset. One moment. This is the issue with using a fucking battery-powered headset. In any case, we are going with classic mode. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. Right, so here we get to pick an old god. Right now there's only 4. I don't know if it's because you need to unlock more. Or, maybe it's just because the game is in early access. Because it did release relatively recently. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is just because of early access. So we got the Spider God. The terrible Spider God Kathak Torasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Eternal web, you can't run from combat. Okay, that could be a very dangerous one to go against. This supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue that has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of for its long-awaited premiere. Combat stamina penalties are doubled. Oh god, that one sounds awful. Aphulals? The Towering Eye. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings his body closer and closer to Earth. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. That doesn't really seem like a bad one. During my little playthrough I didn't really use any spells. And I mean, if you do, I mean, a doom cost? I don't know how bad doom can get. Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Banished to another dimension a long time ago, Goizo had found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. And the glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. I was hoping I could, like, maybe just click randomize, but that's alright. I don't know, which one do I feel like going against? Resting increases your doom panel. I'll give this one a go. I'll try and stop the thing in the mirror. Let's do that. Okay. Banished to the other dimension long time ago. Gozo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare. Oh wait, we already know this stuff. Glimpses of horror lurking behind your reflection are just the beginning. So yeah, resting at home raises doom. Which isn't going to be very fun. Right, it is definitely not my first time playing. I have played a little bit, so I still kind of know what to do. First, we have to start off at our home. You check your mailbox, it's empty. Right. First of all, we take a bath. Bath is probably a good idea. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature sheet do you set it on? I'll go for warm water. There we go. Now watch some TV. Local police are helpless as more and more victims with their throats slashed turn up in the downtown area. Interesting. Interesting. People! There's a man! The man was looking at me. He was looking at my door. What's he doing? Right, well, let's start a new mystery. Let's see. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Eerie episodes of evolving eels. Alarming accounts of abnormal arms. I've actually discovered this ending because it's what I managed to get for my last one. And the only enemy you have to fight is some pervert. So, we could start off with that one. Since, you know, I know what to do with this one. So, it'll show you guys exactly what happens. Give me a second. Check some stuff. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. So this is what we'll be investigating. Alright, so we have to go to downtown. Go investigate. Seeing two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food the past week. That's a very weird thing to think about when I see two chopped off heads. Knowledge check failure. Reading the ramblings of a madman has made you sick. -2 reason. I shouldn't have actually done anything involving knowledge. Because my knowledge is shit. She doesn't know what to think. Anyway. Apartments next. Though I've also got abnormal anatomy. Investigate the hospital twice to complete this quest. Which one is the hospital? This one? Yeah. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. Then mumbling something quietly as you passed by, don't talk to them. Charisma check success. Nice. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and join you on your quest. Oh, I have an ally. Who is it? Master Fumi. Ghost Hunter, +1 damage against ghost enemies. Talk to him. Master Fumi looks around. Did you hear that? Never mind. Okay, well. I suppose it's good having someone similar to me walking around here. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. We were in a hospital, what? The sound is getting closer. Oh geez, she has no face. She's known as Ribcage. I'll assume that's a ribcage thing, but in her face. Right, I don't have a weapon. So the way combat works is that you have offensive actions, support, defensive, and spiritual. So you know you can attack if I actually had a weapon, or I can kick if I need to give myself a chance to find a weapon, attack boosts and all that. For now, what we are going to do, I think it's in support actions. Look for an improvised weapon. That's always a good thing to do at first. 70% chance of that succeeding, but if I fail, I lose the ally. I'm not going to do anything that puts my ally in danger right now. Definitely not. So what we'll do is that we'll look for an improvised weapon, while also kicking ribcage lady. Yeah. And then I guess that's it. We'll just do this. Find an improvised weapon, a broken bottle. I don't know what she managed to do to me. So, found a new item, broken bottle. You punch ribcage woman, and she scratches me with her nails. Didn't give me any lasting effect, so that's okay. Let's equip the bottle. And now, we'll start stabbing her. We'll do a couple of attack boosts, and repeated stabs. Okay, I stabbed her quite a few times, huh? She stabs me with a rib bone. Jesus Christ. The ribs expand, revealing a disfigured face. Okay. Well, I still have my bottle, so just keep stabbing her. There we go. Anatomical Museum archives display a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. That made me lose a bit of reason. Yeah, you don't want to lose all your reason, because that's the only thing keeping you sane. You know, it's the whole thing of, oh yeah, there's a reasonable explanation about this, but when more and more weird shit keeps happening, there is no reasonable explanation. At least we still have our friend. Mr. Ooh, I'll assume that's just a placeholder for now. Since it's early access, I'll assume that's just, we'll come up with a different name. Mr. Mark! Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Share my experience. Incredible, he shouts in excitement. How did you come up with this stuff? Sensing this story will be a huge hit, he pays you as a token of appreciation. So I lost some XP because I provided my experience for him. But it did get me some nice cash. Some very nice cash. Notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through. Well, that's why we keep investigating through the fire escape. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. I'll call the police. The man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. +3 do. Oh, jeez. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police has missed. Can I talk to the neighbors? Will they talk to me? You knock on your friend's door and wait. Huh. Kana's not home. I should check on her later. Oh, god damn. Continue investigating the fire escape. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you could really use a drink. I'll go for the most expensive. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway, -1 funds. Okay. One neighbor is complaining about her underwear missing. Is the neighbor here? No. Oh well. Investigate. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow colour. The scene is disturbing, you struggle to look at it. Charisma check success! Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you new insights into the madness that possessed your friend. +5 experience. Very nice. Second neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Neighbor? More investigations! Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Oh, look at that. I still have my bottle, so I can still stab him in the face. Except it's a ghost. Okay. Sever ties to the world. Burn a material offering in an attempt to appease the ghost, dealing 6 damage. Yeah, I could do that. We'll try that, and can I do anything defensive? Probably not. Dodge. Yeah, I'll try to dodge. just in case the ghost swipes at me. Launch. I burnt the money, prepared to dodge an attack, and I dodged it. Very nice, very nice. Let me think. I suppose since I have this guy to help me with attack damage on ghosts, I could just start just fucking wailing on the... severing the ties to our world. Twisted corpse bites you. Okay, well, these last two strikes should get rid of it. There we go. Thank God. I still have my ally, right? Yeah, I do. I don't know how to actually use him in a fight, though. That's the issue. I'll figure it out. Yeah, there's the old god that we're trying to get rid of. Can't level up yet. Pretty sure it's going to be pretty hard to level up, considering, you know, experience can be used in a lot of other different shit. Anyway, let's go through the lobby. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. I'll calm her down, I think. Success! The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful. +4 to reason. Thank God. Oh, we're at the target location. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over a pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and raw. Hello. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert. His elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in this darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. Okay, well, thank you. And that's a mystery solved! Easy heckin' peasy. After the police arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police finds pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of unfortunate gas leak. So we got 30 XP, 15 XP because of the two thorough investigation and all that. There's still hope, -3% to the doom. Tireless, +1 reason, / stamina, so that's for both of them, and time passes by a day. The old god stirs. There's something wrong with tap water. It is black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. So what does that actually do? You can't regain health in between mysteries. Oh, son of a bitch. You absolute arsehole with your contaminated water bullshit. Alright, okay, well, just gonna have to deal with that as it is. Inside your mailbox you find a small key. What is it doing in there? Why is that thing moving? Take the key. So, can I still take a bath? It still didn't fix the water problem. It's black and oily and glistening. There's no way you're gonna wash yourself in that. Use bottled water. People! There's someone at the end of that corridor, and I don't like it. let me take a look again. Oh no, see, now they're not there anymore. Okay. Let's change our clothes for the day. We could be a schoolgirl for some reason. I like this dark hoodie. That's a good one. Right. Watch TV. A minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed an entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Local scientists believe some of the corridors could be man-made. Interesting. Can I... Oh, you can press buttons. Okay. I'll assume there'll be some reason for that at some point. Let's choose a mystery. So we got the first one. Maybe eerie episode of Evolving Eels? That sounds like a good one. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring back this time? She grins. Okay. Right, so we can do some extra investigating at the seaside. So I think I'll do that first. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself, please. So now I have Kana as a friend. Important. -1 damage received during combat. Okay. Well, what does she have to say? Kana looks at you and blushes. Good thing we're together in this, right? Blushing. Instant love. These two have a secret relationship. They want to love each other, but they just can't tell each other that. That's what I'm going with. That's my headcanon. No one can stop it. Alright, let's just investigate the seaside. Look at us. Fucking monster fighting trio. Trio now. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Search your body. Dexterity failure, but dexterity is my highest skill. Reaching for the body, you're attacked by several crabs that don't want to share I didn't want to eat it, I just wanted to see. Right, another seaside investigation, come on. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling you. Feeling your hand shaking, you take a step closer. I feel like ignoring it. Strength check success. Despite your sudden desire, you get hold of yourself. Moving away from it, you quickly forget the whole encounter. Thank God. You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. Well, good thing we don't have to be by the seaside anymore. Let's shop for items. Backpack, 2 additional inventory slots. A random discount item. Go for it. What do I get? A blue gem. Feels cold in my hands. Vibrates slightly in your hand. Interesting. It says it's a trinket, so I think I should be able to equip it? Well, I guess not. Well, we'll keep it on me, in any case. I also have this tiny key, but I don't know what it's for. Right, let me take a look. We can recruit allies from the school. Okay. You feel the gaze of a librarian. Many of the books you find here were donated after the accident at the university building. I can't actually... Can I not leave now that I've come in here? No. I'm gonna have to choose something to do. Okay, let's learn a spell. You carry out a dusty tome to the main reading room. Interpreting the old incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find a fragment of what you were looking for. Okay. So now I can grow teeth. That's, would be a very helpful spell for the elderly, I suppose. Right, what I'm really looking for right now is a place where I can maybe buy weapons, maybe the hardware store? Equipment slot B. Oh, that's interesting, interesting. Small chance of gaining funds after defeating an enemy. But it also is slower to use. I think I'll get the crowbar. And I will equip it. This broken bottle, I'll just discard. I don't need it. But at least now I've got a proper weapon. So we'll go back to the apartment and we'll take a look around. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? 2 funds minus 1 reason. Well, I will always take a bit of extra money. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Oh yeah, let's get to the school. I'm gonna see if we can get any of these kids to help us. Let me see. Join me. Give me a break. Join me. Sorry, I don't have time for games. Join me. Oh hell yeah. Student E. Minus 1 knowledge. Get out of here, you bitch. Don't do that to me. Share. I don't really want to share a creepy. Oh no, let's share a creepy story. Kahaku seems visibly shaken by his story. It's just a story, right? Now will you join me? Hell yeah. Plus 1 knowledge. That's what we're looking for. Thank you. All right, let's get out of here. We're at 25% doom, which doesn't really seem like a good idea at this point in the game, but you know, it's fine. We'll be okay, I think. Give me a second. Just need to change some settings. There we go. Is the game good for you all? I hope it is. Like, I hope it's not too loud for one. It's just music right now and maybe some like combat sounds, but you know, just hoping it's not blowing out your eardrums or anything. Alright, here we are. The Scooby Gang. All we need is like, what, one more person and a crime-solving dog. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. My knowledge isn't very high. I'll light the candles. The moment you light the remaining candles, the ground under the sigil collapses, revealing an impossibly deep hole. Its walls are carved into a spiral shape, giving it the illusion of movement. Because it's an illusion, right? That took a massive hit to my reason. My character is starting to look stressed the hell out. But, 20 experience. I can level up. I think I'll level up. What do I want to increase though? I don't really want to reroll perks. Maybe my knowledge. Knowledge seems like a good one. And we will raise our reason. Yeah. Chosen. Oh no, wait. We can only do one. Is that it? Select perk and stack. I'm so confused right now. Okay, I think I get this, but you know, I just have nothing. I'm not gonna re-roll the perks because my doom's already getting kind of high. No, Taz. This is something all different. I don't really know how to explain it. 2-bit game, random generation, lots of different horror variables that can happen. They're adding modding support soon, which means other people can start adding their own stories that you can add into your game for the randomization. I feel like this game could get really fucking big. Oh wait, these are my perks. Oh fucking hell, I'm an idiot. Okay, +1 charisma, natural ability to guide others. Art knowledge, +1 perception, you've got an eye for art and details. Another +1 knowledge. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. I think that one could be good. I'll do that and an increase to my... not charisma, knowledge. Yeah. The neighbour's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take a jar... oh, for fuck's sake, Kana. For fuck's sake. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Oh, fuck knows. Wait, how is folklore studies a teammate? What? Oh no, because it's just all in allies and perks. I suppose allies just give me... Okay, so allies don't actually help me in the fight. They just give me whatever perks they have. That's not bad, actually. That's not too bad. Can't complain at that. Right, let's continue investigating the classrooms. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. I feel like if I check out this sculpture, it's going to attack me, but take a look. Yeah, the head of one sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and is reaching for your head. Oh Jesus! Okay, she has a knife. Luckily, I have a crowbar, and I am about ready to smack her in the face. So she attacks both my reason and my stamina, which, kind of awful. Right, let's ready that. And we will attack with a strong attack. And I'm thinking of doing some dodges. I'll do a dodge. Launch! Hell yeah! So, what next? She has a lot of health. This thing is going to be a tough one. Right, we'll keep doing this then. Strong attacks and a mix of a dodge, since my character's dexterity is so bloody high. Ooh, but they did just hit me then. Grabs me by the neck. That's okay. That's okay. Let's boost my attacks again. We'll keep doing this, because I'll probably have better chance of dodging anyway. Oh, but she did hit me again. I really don't like how low my reason is getting. Right, I'm thinking just fucking smack her in the face. And... meditate? Cost stamina to regain reason. That would be alright. Let's do that. Just meditate in the middle. Oh, never mind. Just don't need to meditate. She's dead. The neighbour's office at school was empty. Oh, we found more of the jars and... Oh, fuck you, Connor. Can you stop bringing weird jars home? Let's go back to the apartments. Alright, when you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read them. Luck check failure. I've lost all my funds. You bitch. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? Okay. Well, yeah, let's go check it out. I feel like I'm gonna just die of madness. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says a voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello? Oh, wait, that's him again, isn't it? Hello? Are you still there? Hang up immediately. He put down the phone, a little shaken up. Just how many people did this odd man call? Oh god, my reason is getting real low. Connor was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both returned to your apartment and tried to decipher the notes. Hang on, need to do another fucking refresh, because my end of the stream is not looking so hot. Which is weird. Okay, back to normal. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. I begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. So now we have notes. Inspect. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside. Something about them being able to lay eggs inside humans, which I don't really want to experience. Thank you. I'd rather not. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Oh boy, apartment stalker. He deals stamina damage. Better than damaging my reason, I suppose. Let's whoop his ass. Try and do a dodge as well. Launch! Well, I now have a concussion. Oh boy. I did dodge the attack, but I also got bashed in the head, so I guess I must have accidentally dodged into the fucking wall. Right, attack, attack. Can I do a dodge as well? No, I need 80. Can I do another attack? I can. Just beat the shit out of him. Oh, the last one missed, I think. Yeah, last one missed. He bashes me in the head with a baseball bat. Just whoop his ass! Kill him! Oh god, I missed. I missed that last one. I could have saved myself a bit of extra damage if I just hit. Kill him! Kill him! Oh my god, I missed every single attack. Prepare yourself. Get ready to dodge just in case I miss again. There we go. Wait, what's that? Oh, I have a baseball bat. 4 damage, 95 speed. 4 damage, 95 speed. Much better critical hit. Oh no, not critical hit. Much better chance to hit normally. So hell yeah, I'll equip that. The crowbar can suck a peenie. Sell that for a fund. Next is Seaside. I think I could probably do with going to the hospital though. I have a concussion. Where's my status? Yeah, concussion. -1 to knowledge. I become an idiot with a concussion. Alright, please, can someone help me? Oh god, it costs Doom to enter the doctor's office. I'll just move around, take a look. You venture further down the corridor and a nurse walks past you in a hurry. The nurse walks past you in a hurry again. I'll just enter the doctor's office. The emergency department is crowded as a direct result of the weird things happening in your town. You're finally asked to the doctor's office. How can I help you today? Yeah, could you cure my concussion? Treatment is 1 funds. Yeah, that's fine. Blood loss? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that only affects my maximum stamina. And my stamina isn't very high to begin with, so... I might rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. You take a short nap on your bed. You sit on a couch and read your favorite book. +2 stamina and reason. Time flies by so fast. You prepare yourself to leave and continue. Oh, that was +6% doom. Yeah, concussed. And now I'm suffering from blood loss after he... How did he solve my concussion? Cut a little hole in my head and let the blood run out. That actually wouldn't surprise me. I'm just gonna have to hope this can maybe heal itself. Ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Talk them out of it. I have not a lot of charisma, but I can try. Failure. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes as they jump off the cliff. -2 reason. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's just like knife right to her chest. Oh, she's just a bit sad. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you can swear there is a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Oh shit, just take a jar of my blood. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. Cool, I sold my blood. Excellent. Just used up some of my health. I am going to die. Ugh. Especially when I'm suffering. Oh, we're at the target location. Ugh. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Check the bedroom. You finally found Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye bursted, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now too. Oh Jesus! Do I take it to the hospital or do I puncture the eye? I quickly check the bathroom. A swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside the murky water. For fuck's sake. I lost reason and stamina. I shouldn't have checked the bathroom. Shit. Shit. -3. This is going to drive me insane. Okay, get her to the hospital. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is immediately taken into the operating theatre, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area, fall asleep. When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask about your friend, you are met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theatre, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must have been too late to help. Son of a bitch! You still process the events of previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting before your apartment building, you watch police officers emptying your neighbour's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friend again. Ending B. Fuck. Knowledge is key, 30 XP, plus 15 XP for a thorough investigation. There is still hope, even though my neighbour fucking died. Right, what's he doing now? The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Your rest action. Oh, he's just trying everything to stop me from being able to heal at home. First it's, oh, you can no longer rest between missions. Haha, fuck you. And now it's, oh, you want to rest during a mission? Well, haha, fuck you. God damn it. Okay, inside your mailbox you find a small key. What's it doing there? Right, so I can't take a bath because the water's still oily. That fucking shadow demon looking thing is still at the end of this corridor. What does it want? I'm probably not going to win this because my character's almost driven insane and his stamina is shit. And I can't rest! I can't rest! Let's go to the lighthouse and I'm pretty sure these keys are for the door. Open that one and open that one. Cool. 3 more and then we can enter the lighthouse and try and stop them from summoning an old god. Mailbox is empty. Alright, what clothes do we feel like wearing today, lads? We've got gym clothes, captain, or teacher's pet. I'm leaving this one up to you, Taz, if you're still here. You're the one who gets to choose. What do you think? Maybe you're into some schoolgirl outfits? The gym clothes? Again, I can't check to see if you're actually still here because my thing just doesn't tell me. This'll be a random thing to find out. What is this? This is a nice movie poster. I am not looking good. That is definitely not the face of someone looking good. It's the face of someone going to fucking die. Right. Well, I'll pick some. I'll pick her original captain outfit. Fuck it. Let's go. Watch some TV. TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, because there are way too many tentacles. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna put the burnt notes away. I don't need them anymore. Oh, wait, hang on. How do I put them away? There we go. The blue gem? I don't really know what it is. It's important. I might just keep it on me. I'll keep anything that says important for now. Because I mean, I know the burnt notes are technically important, but yeah, we've already done that stuff. We don't need to keep doing it. Right. Let's try and survive whichever one we do next. Horrible history of household hell. That doesn't sound like anything too awful. Maybe. Okay, there are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by the family of 4, who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? We'll take a look. Right. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library might shed some light on it. Yeah, I can't talk to my neighbor anymore, can I? Kana is currently with you. What the hell are you on about? No, she isn't. Unless you mean in spirit. Right, well, I'm going to do the seaside investigations first. We've still got random student and random man with us. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burnt there and why, you hear a crackling sound get louder and everything around you get hotter. Oh, great, of course, it's Burning Man. I don't have a lot of stamina, and I also do not have... I do have my baseball bat. Ah, but it's an incorporeal enemy. Don't really want to waste any of my funds. Okay, well... Bow? No way, I don't want to pray, because praying costs reason for some fucking reason. Regain stamina, but my reason's way too low to start using that shit. Most rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. I wish I knew a ritual, but I don't really want to waste any of my time trying to figure it out. Right, I'm just gonna burn my money. No, you know what? You don't get any of my money. I'm just gonna whack the shit out of you. Get it? Oh, he suddenly stands still. Okay, well, just beat the shit out of him. Please don't blow me up. He's still standing still. Okay, well, that was easy. He left me some corpse dust. Occult, plus 20 experience, minus 2 luck. I'm just gonna sell the dust. How did I even manage to sell that? Do I just go into a pawn shop and say, hey, I've got dust of a dead man. How much can I get for it? Fucking weird. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can oh, God. I've earned a curse. Of course I have. What is this curse? Brain damage? That's not a curse. Increases my reason, but decreases my knowledge. The curse of brain damage. Okay. I guess if I don't really focus too much on doing knowledge stuff, I should be okay with that. Right, I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to rest at home, but I only get one, and because of this guy, he raises my doom way too fast. Right, let's go to the schoolyard, see if we can get anyone to join us. Observe. Vicky's reading a horror manga about spirals. They seem relaxed. Do you want to join me? Give me a break. What about you? Doi is taking his pen apart and putting it back together over and over. They look fine. You want to join me? I guess I can share my XP. It's just a story, right? Yeah, don't worry. Cheaper pharmacy items. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Share a story. It's just a story, right? You're always such a kidder. Oh, fuck you then. Hello. Are you okay? Talk with student? Probably leave her alone. Don't have a telescope. Okay. You want to join me again? I don't have time for games. Right, friends you've talked with are not sure about where the mansion itself is located. You have to find... Right, so we do have newspaper. We also have an architect's journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It was a natural concert hall, he claims. Interesting. Article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. Right, well, I suppose we'll, Do I have to go directly to the library? No, of course I don't. Let's make some notes. Just quickly. Doom's almost at 50%. The world's gonna end. I'm either gonna die, or the world's going to end. Actually, if I die, the world will end. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from under the door to the chemistry classrooms. A damp, mouldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Take a detour? Better safe than sorry. You take the stairs up to find another floor to avoid the sludge. +2 Doom. Shit. Alright, the building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Down to downtown then. What do I do at the police station? Request more police patrols. Officer thanks you and promises more police patrols. Lowers the combat encounter rate. Oh, thank God. That'd be nice. Because the threat here is dangerous. We're gonna have to take a look around anyway. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? I'm gonna follow him. Perception check success. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens, and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep down you're relieved. -2% Doom. Ah, thank God. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally found one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Do you sell fucking rope? Oh, that's not bad. A camera. I could make up for our knowledge. I'm just gonna exit without buying anything. I need to see about getting myself some rope. Which this guy really does not have. Okay. Pretty sure moving around like that is increasing the doom. It's bloody terrifying. I really wish that wouldn't happen. Oh, we just have to deal with it. Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops and bars, where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town's center. I'm gonna pray. Doesn't matter if you believe or not, the smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. Thank God, because I was going to go insane. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends talked about. Let's explore it. Yeah, sure. Let's go, random guy from the hospital and 2 kids. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Fight the feeling. Just one glimpse of the Eldritch landscape is enough. You manage to cover your eyes and move to where you can't see the damned window. You feel sick, but at least you're safe for now. And took a hit to my reason, but at least I got XP. When do I get to level up again? Oh, so it's every 100 XP. You hear a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Oh, Jesus. Right, so we gotta investigate every room. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Yeah, sure, take it. Bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. We just find a random bath in this creepy house and go, oh, you know what, let's just go into bed. Let's go into the bath. The bath. The bath is very nice. Investigate the garden. You stand in an old rundown mansion room that stinks like spoiled milk. The room has only 2 doors, one of which he came through. You can't see the strange man you've been following We've been following a strange man since where? Search the room. Did get an item. What item? I don't know what item we got. No, well. This one next. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2. We're at 65%. This is not going very well. This one. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Touch it. Dexterity check success. When your fingers touch the stone, the symbols disappear. That's a good thing, right? Well, I got enough XP to level up out of it, so yeah, it's a good thing. Alright, we got Discipline. Regain 1 stamina for all past event skill. Ooh. Okay. Dexterity. There's always a way from out of seemingly hopeless situations. Running shoes. Smaller doom penalty when running. I don't normally run. So that is a nice one, but I'm gonna go with quick thinking. And we will I'm gonna raise my reason for now. Get me back up so I'm not going insane. Alright, you heard a weird noise coming from the locked study, you must find the key. So we're still looking for this key. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Burn it. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. -3% doom, thank God. This one. Why did the music just get a bit quieter? You're not sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps. You move the rotten carpet aside and reveal a secret passageway. Yeah, let's go down there. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place makes the wave sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. I'm going to explore a little more. You try to explore the side corridors, but it's too dark. Oh, I don't have a flashlight. Oh well. Step closer then, I suppose. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Okay. Well, knowledge is key. We got our stuff. We're doing okay. Now, I will be right back. It'll just take a minute. Just need to go to the bathroom. So, I will leave you on... I would put the be right back screen up, but I'll just leave you on this. Be right back. Okay, hello, I'm back. Right, the old god stirs. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Investigating places located outside the city, village, mansion, forest. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Okay, well, that's fine, that's fine. Just have to deal with it. Right, so that's another small key. Fantastic. Can't use the bath still, which is annoying. Just gonna have to keep dealing with that. Take a peek. Yeah, there's a demon. Waiting right there. Still. TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. That's not a good thing. It doesn't matter if it can cure any health problem. You don't eat people. Alright, let's do the Crimson Cape. Okay, a new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. A body of a boy has been found last week. School director has banned the game, but it's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Okay, well, off we go to the school then. Gather gossip about the current mystery. Okay. Latest gossip. Did you hear? There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes. I don't think that's about my current mystery, so, have you heard about this computer program that... Okay. Do you want to join? Sorry, I don't have time for games. Do you want to join? I would threaten them, but I don't really want to be a dickhead. Oh, come on, I gave you some of my XP. Why won't you join? Oh, well. Every so often I'll go back to the schoolyard, see if I can get any... Ooh, hearing footsteps behind you, you realise you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Awesome, young witch. 3 stamina damage. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I can dodge. And I'm gonna smash her in the face. With a snicker, young witch stabs you with a box cutter. Oh, god damn it. Okay, just wail on her. There we go. And I got a steak knife, but I don't really want to use that at all. I don't get it. Is things going into my item storage instead? Oh, it is. Oh, these are the only rooms I've got. Okay. I'll place these in storage. I'll also place the gem and the tiny key, because right now I just don't have a use for it. I'll take those out so I can get rid of them. No point leaving them in my storage. Empty bottle, yeah, sell. Probably shouldn't have actually sold the empty bottle. I now get a feeling that it could have probably been used for something useful. Also didn't mean to go to the library. Guess I'm in here now. Let's learn a spell. What spell to learn? Enthrallment. Gain an additional follower. Costs 4 reason. I do have a decent amount of reason. And forgetting spells actually gives me reason. So forget grow teeth. Screw that. Let's summon a thrall then. A Sato. Gain 2 spells. Okay. How? What? Talk? Sato looks at you, waiting. Okay. Oh, if I let her go, I gain 2 spells. Yeah, sure. Abolish. Lowers eldritch enemy damage by 1. Deals 8 damage plus 2 doom. I don't know if I'd use that. Hello, do you have any rumors? Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird, almost like you want to join? No. Fine. To downtown! Let's see if we can buy anything. Surprise discount! Another blue gem. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put those away. I don't know what they're for. Well, I'll investigate downtown for a bit. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Continue looking. You quickly find the tombstone marked with red string. Under a stone you find a note someone left you. +5 experience. All missing girls are apparently members of the school's swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Checking out the school's pool area is a good idea. Schoolyard! Hello, do you have anything about this? Yesterday she told me she saw it again. Is that about this current mystery? No, seems not. Corridor! You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. Oh jeez. One of the articles mentions a young doctor performing a life-saving surgery on a victim of brutal assault that happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. But first... Oh, god damn it. I don't want to wait. The doom's already really high. I don't want to wait around and, you know, let demons attack. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Shit. Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later you wake up in a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious. Oh shit. I'm at 3 reason, my guys. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news today. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Ah, fantastic. You have anything? No. No. Tell him a creepy story. Now, do you have anything different? No. Do you want to join? Do you want to join? How about a creepy story? Then do you want to join? How about another creepy story? Oh, you bastard. Oh well. Go to the hardware store. Could do with that flashlight. Hell yeah. Equip that shit. And we'll go to the school and start the investigations. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest, who's currently moving some boxes in and out of a church building. Could you lend me a hand? Lift the heaviest box. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you back inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxieties. Lost some stamina, but gained some reason. That's okay. Do you guys have any useful information now? When Akamanto asks which paper do you want, you must refuse anything. Awesome! So just refuse anything this thing offers me. We are at 90% doom. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the Ooh Park. I can now cast any spell I want without wasting... Yeah, but I don't really have any good spells. Not for this type of moment. Break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Let's go there. Ugh, let's go there. Here we go, lads. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Check out the lockers. Someone left their wallet. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. You wait in the stall. trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the titles. On the titles? What? On the tile. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too high for the ceiling outside. Too high for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I don't want anything. Getting darker. Tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as store walls wither and rot and reality starts to crumble. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. What did this spell do again? How much damage did it deal to me? 1 reason and stamina. Do it. Burn him alive. I don't know if that worked. I didn't see any change. Oh no. That might have been pointless. Right, that's okay, that's okay. Let me think. Okay, I'm just gonna start wailing on him. Ow. Now, what's this other defensive thing that I can do, or was it support? Desperate struggle. Doubles all damage dealt during this turn. That's good, that's good, that's good. Hang on, I'm gonna need to... Oh, never mind. I am dead, aren't I? Basking in the dying sun, morbid glow, your corpse continues to twist and warp, bringing you closer to your primordial perfect form. Soon the herald will take you to the Shattered Court, where you'll perform and sing mad songs until the end of time itself. Ah, shit. Ah, that was fun. Health got too low. Yeah, it kind of reminds me, Taz, of that bit when I was playing Darkest Dungeon, where I put a torch inside that fucking orb and everything just went into like intergalactic space. But this guy just takes off his mask and we enter another fucking dimension. Oh, that's a real good game though. I can't wait to see what other people can come up with. But I'm so sad that we died. Doom was getting really high and we still had one more fucking mission to do after that. I don't even know, like, even if I had survived that encounter, which we were really close to, he was on 4 hit points. He just managed to finish me off. But if we had survived, I doubt we would have made it in time before the Doom reached 100%. We would have got fucking annihilated by the old gods. Oh well. In any case, I'm going to have to end the stream here because it is late. I've got work tomorrow, sadly. But I think I'm going to play this again tomorrow. I don't normally play a game, you know, a day after I've already played it, but this has been real fucking good. Real bloody good. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. You'll find the VOD on my channel when I manage to finally get that uploaded. I don't know when. Probably tomorrow... No, day after. Probably the day after. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And I'll try to start the stream earlier next time. This one started really fucking later than normal. But I'll make sure to start a bit earlier so we can try and at least get through the game properly if we manage to survive long. Because I was going to end up just having to save and quit after that one, but I suppose it's good that I end up getting fucking killed. Eat nuggets. I'll assume that has something to do with what I just said, but I can't remember what I just said, so I guess I will just go and eat nuggets. That'll fucking work. Ah, but yeah, that was fun. It's a really fun game. I always like these types of things. Just random generation story crap. I think I don't know who to play next time. Like maybe I'll play one of the weaker characters, but who are better at like knowledge or something. Oh, I know. The funny thing is, right, hang on, if I go back into it, options, the only graphical settings you've got is if you want to play it in 1-bit or 2-bit. If I can fucking find it, which I can't. I know it's somewhere, but I just can't see it there. Shit. Maybe an extra? No. Oh well. But no, the only graphic options are 1-bit and 2-bit. I use 2-bit to add more detail. But, oh, and I guess you can also change the color, but I just prefer the normal black and white. Because otherwise it's like a blackish red and a whitish red or stuff like that. But yeah, the developers of this game have done a real good job. I really like it, and I can't wait to see what else they come out with. If you want to get it yourself on Steam, because this game could probably run on any fucking potato laptop. It's only about, say, 12 quid on Steam. Early access with overwhelmingly positive reviews. Like, I haven't seen a single bad review for it yet. It's just too good. The random generation doesn't feel bullshit, which is always nice. You know, like, I know a lot of people don't like it when you do an action in a game and then a fucking dice roll decides whether or not you survive. But this game does it surprisingly well. I really like it. It is real good. Real fucking good. Anyway, that's enough blabbering from me. I'll play it again tomorrow, because I really want to play more. I really want to try and finish a run. So I'll probably play as one of the characters who can't really fight. I know there's weapons based on, like, their dexterity and stuff, and instead of having to rely on strength, maybe I can get a gun. Maybe I can get a gun. You don't need strength to fire bullets. Probably need strength to actually hold the gun, but don't need strength to fire the shots. Your strength does not count in the amount of damage that the bullet does. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I'll leave it now. Thank you very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.